we're building a little turtle pond, and originally this was installed, it was just plastic and everything looked really cool except the water was real murky. To give you a general overview, I put in a new sub pump, and that is strong enough where you had to cut the power, so I put in a voltage regulator to seize the power, a little wire mesh net or a fence around it, and the problem we were running into with the issue was the turtles escaping, and it'd be around the yard and everything else. So through just looking at the materials and stuff like that, we spent probably $350, $400 on material and made a habitat. And when I was putting this together, I kind of looked at it and go, if I just built a fence all the way around it, it would take away from the glamour of having a turtle pond and something to enjoy. So I installed a 1/4-inch plexiglass around the front and made a nice little gate with plexiglass so you can sit back and just kind of enjoy the view. Down below the main 2x4s or 4x4s at the bottom is galvanized steel. And the galvanized steel is to prevent the turtles from digging down and out, because turtles have a tendency to get into the corners and start digging. Basically digging themselves right out of the cage. And then we decided to add an extra pond, and as you can see there, it's all just black plastic, and I hooked on the drain valves and the inlet valve, and I'm going to install some roll-on-the-rock. I've really fallen in love with this material. It's something that my girlfriend Lisa found online, and I'm doing a shot so you can see what it looks like before I start. I've read the instructions that come with the material, and it's been laying out in the sun, so it stretches out and it's more flexible and to work with. And the tub I have is a round 360 tub that's 3 foot across, and then I'm going to use dirt, foam, and concrete to seal the edges, and I have the concrete bricks around it. That'll help me secure the material down and prevent turtles from getting underneath the tub.
Y'all ready for this?
What I've done here real quickly is I just kind of fitted the material around, stuffed it in, and it's kind of messy right now, and what I'm going to do is start sealing it in. I'm going to use a little bit of concrete for the base at the bottom, and I'm going to build a little bridge so the turtles have a little water slide to come up to shallow water. What I've done here so far now is I've got the rock on the roll formed around the base inside, and I put concrete to fill up the little grooves, make it nice and shallow in some areas and deep in others, and build a little ramp with some bricks underneath and a rock on a roll on top, and then a rock on top of that. Now the drains where the inlet water and the exit water come in, I'm going to use some spray and foam at Good Stuff, and that's going to seal those up nice and tight, and when that dries that'll be solid as a rock. So there's the basic roll on a rock set into the pond, using a little bit of concrete base inside of the pond to form the depth and the shallowness and the slope so turtles can climb up on the rocks in the center. What we're going to try to achieve today is we're going to put some of that rock and roll on this waterfall and make that stick in and around the mortar that I put around to seal it up between the tank and the waterfall. Took some of that rock and roll and fitted it into the waterfall in a custom cut, and I used a black marker and hot glue to hold the corners just enough until I get the rocks on there, and gives it a better fit like a template. As I put some roofing cement, some black tar down on top of the mortar concrete, and it's going to help the water from seeping through and stop the corrosion and give the rock on a roll something to seal to underneath the water. Okay, we got the thing sealed in there using roofing cement, black tar, and we use some hot glue to hold the rocks onto the material so the rocks will be kind of anchored around. Okay, this is where we're at. We got the river rock decorated around the rock on a roll, and the water's flowing, and it seems to be going in a real nice smooth pattern. and a smooth flow coming out. Here we are at the end of the project. It looks really good. I'm happy with it. I made some mistakes along the way, but that's how you learn. Just a novice at doing this, and it was fun to do.